Our final Outstanding Teaching and Mentoring Award recognition goes to Lora Wallich.
"35 years and over 1,000 Adrian Public School student learners is a legacy that Lora Wallich has created during her teaching career to date. These years and students have been filled with dreams for these students and herself that have driven Lora every day to be the best teacher, mentor, peer, and person that she could be. Lora has faithfully served Adrian Public Schools, starting in a portable classroom at Lincoln Elementary, then McKinley teaching multi-age classes in 3rd through 5th grades, and finally Michener, where she teaches 4th grade. She did a 2-year stint at Drager Middle School teaching 6th grade social studies before returning to Michener. Her nomination form is filled with accolades from students and Michener staff, noting the many contributions she has made in a variety of ways to the betterment of her students and staff. Her principal sent these comments: "Lora drives a positive culture. She comes with solutions and not just problems. She is always looking for ways to enrich the learning experience for our students, thus motivating her to write thousands of dollars in grants over the years. She is selfless in her service to others."
Mrs. Wallich is a nice teacher. We do fun craft things with her, and when we read, we like to make jokes about it.
Mrs. Wallich is a great teacher, and she lets us, when we have indoor recess, she lets us play games.
Miss Wallich is a great teacher. She teaches writing and reading and social studies. And I love when she teaches social studies because she just knows what she's doing, and she has a bunch of experience with people, and so she's really kind to everybody, and she always tells us in the morning what happens in her life.
She likes to do fun stuff with us, and today we actually looked at the globe and asked a lot of questions in social studies, and she is a good teacher.
And we do donuts, and if we get 12 donuts, then we get a big award and we can have a party. And Miss Wallich always jokes about how we're going to make her poor because we're so good in her class.
She's an amazing veteran teacher. She's got the energy of a first-year teacher. I've been very blessed to have her here in this building while I've been principal. She's a big support, a team player, always has new and fresh ideas. And the funny thing about Lora is that if she has a fresh idea, it almost always gets done. She's great at fundraising and getting her way. Love that part about her. So very blessed to have her here.
Sometimes we think students don't always notice the efforts of our teachers, but one of Lora's 4th graders sent these observations. "Mrs. Wallich works so hard. She helps plan school-wide pride activities. She also does after-school tutoring and directs the musical. She will help you with anything, and she will take the time to understand what you need. When I don't understand something, she will help me or find someone to help me. She is a loving and kind person and always wants you to do your best because she wants you to have a great life." Another student said, "She does everything. She has a split class, and that's really hard, but she does it well. When we need help, she's there. When we are hurt, she's there. She inspires us to be the very best and reach our potential." Another one of Lora's peers said this: "Lora cares deeply about this community and wants every student who walks through the doors to know that they are important and are capable of amazing things. She holds high expectations for her students. She understands the individual needs of each student while encouraging all to grow and improve regardless of how small the achievement." Maybe one of the nicest compliments comes from a student who stated, "Mrs. Wallich is smart because it seems like when she helps, she always knows the answer. She is funny by telling us jokes that make us laugh, and she is brave when there are spiders that come through the windows." One staff member summed up her observations in this statement: "Lora leads with an honesty about the world that is refreshing and sometimes shocking to the student. She doesn't sugarcoat life. She explains how things will be as the students grow and move from her classroom to the next and finally into the real world. Lora likes to spread love around the building with a variety of social activities for the staff. She is always willing to spread positivity and cheer throughout the school, and it's very infectious." Lora stated that helping others realize their full potential is a gift few other careers offer. She has set a wonderful example for her students and her peers of a positive belief in the goodness of each person. Lora is a graduate of Adrian College and Eastern Michigan University with additional credit hours from Siena Heights and others. She has also been an adjunct professor at Adrian College. Lora is married to Marty and his 2 daughters, Marie and Kayla.
Congratulations, Mrs. Wallich.
Congratulations, Miss Wallich!
Congratulations, Lora. Please come forward and accept the award.
I'll keep this really short because I know everybody's tired and wants to go home. I am so honored to be here tonight and to have some past people that have touched my life here. Deb and Annie are here. And I've had the blessing to work with Tracy Pickle too. Her and I were the most strict teachers, I think, over at Traeger when I was there. And I was going to be a lawyer for a year and a half when I came to Adrian College, and I'm from the Detroit area. And when I first got here, Adrian Mall had Sears at one end and Penny's at the other in the map. And you could see both ends, and I was not sure I was going to stay in Adrian, but here I am 36 years later. I really have to thank my husband and my kids for putting up with me all the time. I'm kind of in constant teacher mode, and my kids would often tell me in the car, "Mom, you can stop teaching now." So I'd be driving past something and pointing out all the overblame marks and everything. But I have the blessing of coming to work every day, and 36 years isn't long enough. People keep asking me, "Are you going to retire soon?" And I keep saying, "No, I still love exactly what I'm doing." So I'm very happy to be here. And my Michener family should all be up here too, because there's not one person in our building that does a job. It's all of us. We're a family. From the minute I walk through the door in the morning till the time we all drag ourselves out in the evening, I'm blessed to be with them. So I thank the foundation. You constantly support me. I do write a lot of grants. And I'm always so lucky when I see the Prize Patrol come, because I know I can do some excellent things with my kids. The video you saw was the kids rehearsing for The Lion King. You're all invited next. We're going to be on the stage here on the 18th, so I hope everybody can come back and support those kids. I wasn't sure what they would say, and I'm glad to know I'm brave about spiders. So, thank you all. This is such an honor, and like I said, they should have Adrian Public Schools Award night and just have everybody come up and stand here, because from Bob, the Board of Education, Foundation, we couldn't do what we do every day without that kind of leadership. And Ann and Deb Reisner's here tonight too. I've just had the blessing of working with so many great leaders that they just inspire you. So thank you all, and appreciate everybody coming out tonight. And thank you especially to Marty. We're going to celebrate our 30th anniversary in December, and he's put up with me for a long time. So